Hello everyone. Hi. I ordered a take a note planner. Oh, I think at the beginning of September. I'm trying to think if that's when it was. Was it August? I think it was August. I think I ordered in August. I'm not sure when. I have to look. Actually, let's see. Is my receipt here? Oh, August 25th. There we go. Ordered August 25th. And I think they sent them out somewhere around September 25th. This is a company in Taiwan, and I had never heard of them. And yeah, it's called Take a Note. I think it's Take a Note dot. I'm looking at my receipt. Let's see. Store take-a-note.net. Store take-a-note.store. So the first thing that I found really interesting, this was in the Tomoe River Paper type group. That's in general, all those types of, and maybe some just like international type planners. Anyway, that's how I found out about it. And I was like, oh, what is this about? And when I saw their listing, I found it very, very interesting. So I did open this up already, but then I was like, wow, this is just absolutely gorgeous. I need to show this off a little bit. So I ordered just a cover and just an A5. And they threw this in. This is the current year, 2023. I'm sure they probably sent this out with like last year's, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to capture this. Although, I mean, I love that my camera can kind of do this. I think you can kind of see it there. There's some debossing on this. Embossing, debossing, embossing. Anyway, it's going down into the paper. I did a lot of print work back in the day, but, oh, even this feels, the yellow actually feels depressed. So anyway, I just had to show this to you. I also had to test out my computer because I upgraded it on Friday. And right after I posted my last two updates, and then I'm playing with my lighting. Since it's getting dark now I'm using my new lighting setup again, and lots of shadows. So it just may be that way. Anyway, so this had plastic around it. It was inside of here. But I mean, look how like gorgeous all this packaging is. I'm going to try to show it. There is a little bit of a dead light center here in the middle. Let's see if I can move it just slightly. There. We'll just move it to there so you can actually see some of this. Anyway, so this cover was in here, and this is just some cardboard to hold it up. But I just found this cover so beautiful. It's a black line, but then it's silver. So it shows up as black when it's at an angle, but oh, I'm sorry. I think that's so cool. And then there was bubble wrap around this, and I was like, whoa, now this is a box. I mean, there are some beautiful boxes out there, but I'm not sure if they pronounce that AKI or just Aki. I think it's AKI. I think it stands for something. But again, this is like rose gold around the sides here. And then they have this little ribbon to help you open it up. And again, I opened it already. So what they had in here was, again, this beautiful thank you. Let's see if I can get that. Share with, and then I'll have to check out that hashtag and check it out because yeah. So this is the bookmark for this year. And again, it's I guess it's debossed because it's going down in. Embossed is the other way. But yeah, this has all of 2024 on there. I will definitely be using this somewhere. I'm not sure where yet. But this is the planner, and this is the A5 weekly. Let's see. I wanted to show that because this is the packaging. Where is it here? So the take a note 2024 regular planner, English A5. I don't know if they say weekly, but that's the scanning code on there. And I guess they had this here too. And on this one, it reads, there's welcome page, yearly calendar, yearly plan, yearly project, English version with moon phase without public holidays. So that is the version I got. And again, this is absolutely gorgeous. This is the lift ribbon. But I will be saving all of this for when I'm done with it. And I will show you a bit. Now, I know it's nothing absolutely new. I've seen other planners do this, but in general, and it's very lie flat. Oh my goodness. Like it just kind of flops open flat here. That has the months in the beginning. Well, let me start. Let me start here. So it has blue, and then it has the year, and then it has, I love that it has like 4 months on either side, and then just has the main all Monday start here. I think that's really nice. And then you can also track per day. This is another way to look at the whole year. If you want to track something, actually you could track 2 things. And then there are little tiny lines next to it if you want to actually label what each of those are there. If you can see more at an angle there, because you see kind of the grid coming through too. And then you have a quarterly planning, much like the Sterling Ink and even the Hobonichi, but it's nice. I think actually it's probably, what is it, Aura Estelle that does this more. I don't know. I'm still getting into this world. I'm trying to think. I think this is Tomoe River Paper. That's why it was in the group. I don't see exactly where that is. Maybe it was in that little label. Let's see if it says anything else here. I'd have to look at the listing again. It feels like it. Now these are numbered starting with this page. So this is 1, 2, 3, and then this is 004, 005. So yeah, you have all the quarterly, and then it starts with December. And I love how clean this is. You have some really nice room on the sides and the top. I love that it has kind of like room across the top there. Again, A5, and there's a lot of space here. No holidays, which is really helpful. Just so you can write in whatever you want, or you could just not have holidays in here. And then it goes through January, February of 25, March. So that's really great that there's like 3 extra months here. Because sometimes I schedule that far ahead. Like I'm almost tempted to use this as like a medical journal of some kind, because it kind of, I don't know, the blue and the brown. I guess it's kind of a rusty color, but kind of do that. Anyway, so this is, their weekly is on 4 pages. And so you have like a preview of the whole week. So you can put your whole week. Maybe you have like really important dates coming up, and then this can be, you can pre-plan here and then actually document what you do here. And then this is the second half of the week. I just had never used this much space for a week before, and I found it really intriguing. Now there's no days in here at all. And I kind of like this in-between amount of space, because I only use about this much I could put like 2 days, like horizontally. That's kind of what I was feeling. Like I had talked about that in a recent video, that maybe in the sterling ink that I may only do half days. Well, like 2 days on a page in the back where the notes are. Or I could just do something like this. Kind of throws off what my original plans were, but that's, I mean, that happened the moment I saw this. Having the moon phases here is like, I really do want to see that. I think that's really great to have. So the coloring wise, the kind of gray, almost blue gray, is on all of the weekdays, and then when you get to the weekend, it's kind of the more brown, rusty kind of color. And I kind of like that too. They're equal weight in terms of that. You have enough, like if you have a busy weekend, you can do that. Now the hours are in 24-hour military time, I guess. Starts at 6 a.m., has some room to have some stuff at the beginning, and then goes to 3, and then has some room at the bottom, which I find really interesting, so that you can, like, there's stuff that's going to come up for the day, like somebody's birthday. I don't know, there's lots of stuff, and then maybe something at night. I did see, like, you could journal in this. You could, because you have so much room, I would definitely consider if I didn't have another journaling type. And then at the end, I think you just have like 4 pages in the back. So this is like page 251, and then 52, 53, 254, 255 are just grid. You'd probably write something pretty special back there. So, and then, so this is the cover. And it's kind of made out of the, like, is it Tyvek type material, where it's like those mailers that you can't rip. That's kind of what the covers are made out of. It looks fragile, kind of like paper, because it's paper, but I think there's, what's it called? It's just woven so tightly. I don't know how it's made, but I know it's much like the Tyvek type thing. So putting that in, always, like, as I was telling my husband, you mainly want to get a cover that the person who makes, well, the company who makes the planner makes the cover too. It just, because it usually fits really nice, as does this. So I love, like, that the pattern kind of peeks around the sides. I love, like, so you could be planning this, and then you have this here in the middle, so you actually have, like, you do see the month here, but if you did need to see, like, a year at a glance all the time, that's just kind of nice to have that kind of tucked in there. It just kind of peeks up on the top. Just has 2024 kind of peeking up on the top. It is a rather thin book. I would get, if you wanted to put it inside something else. I didn't test to see if this could fit inside. Let's see. Do I have... Let me grab my Moterm really quick. I mean, I wouldn't want to do this. Just going to take this out here. Start with a plain one here. I wouldn't want to put the cover inside of a cover, I think. But if you wanted to do the thing where you just have it on one side, let's see if it'll fit. I don't think so. I think this sticks up way too much. Yeah, that's not fitting. So yeah, you'd have to, like, just have that kind of free floating if you wanted it within another book. But oh my goodness, how beautiful. It's like, that's gorgeous. I may do that where I have it kind of peeking out. I don't think it matters per side here. But because if you can see here, like, that's a lot for it to be sticking up because of all the stitching that it just needs. But anyway, I just wanted to show that to you because I was just really impressed with the design that went into this, the thought that went into this, and excuse me, they really know what they're doing. This design is just gorgeous. And now I have the fun of figuring out what I'm going to do with it. Like when I see something that's beautiful, I want to track something really amazing in here and use it for something really important. I think it like brings a lot of focus to what you're doing. So I know the Sterling ink ones are coming. They're coming soon. She's processing them. I'm being very patient, just like everyone else. Like, it's like Christmas. It's, you know, if you celebrate Christmas, but I mean, it's like a holiday where if you're anticipating it, yeah, if the anticipation can last a little longer, I know it can be a little nerve-wracking for some, and they're just so excited. But for me, I'm like, well, this is what it's all about, is the waiting and then enjoying once you get it. So, and it's not about things. This is all about how you're managing your time, what you're prioritizing, what you're making special in your life. I would do a pen test, but I don't know. I think this is just Tomoe. You know, I don't think there's anything super special about it. I use erasable inks, so I don't have like a bunch of gel pens, and I don't really want to do something permanent in here. Oh, and then they have the name on the last page. But yeah, I'm sure someone out there will do some more proper pen testing if someone's really interested in it. But yeah, I hope that helps. And I will be kind of showcasing anything that comes around. Like I said, I got my booklets for these already. So this is just getting me excited for more to come. And yeah, I have Aurastelle, I have Magic of Eye coming, and Sterling ink. I think those are the three that I have just kind of out there. And not doing Moxie Life. I saw their whole launch. I saw all their stuff. I lived in that world for a couple years. And I found it really interesting to look at it this year and go, wow, there's not really anything I want. Like, it's not that their stuff isn't desirable. I think it's a really solid system, and I think all their stuff is very quality. I just, I can't use it. I mean, I incorporate the Moxie Life like categories into, and I may be changing that up a little bit. But like with their Sunday main calendars and their Monday starts, it's just really jarring, and I am so done with stickering. Like all the stickering I've done this year for all the undated was totally enough for me. So yeah, there was just something very different. And getting into this world of just everything on grid, I think really shifted my perspective too. It does really help to write more straight. Now I write on lines a lot, but there's something about having things line up on a grid that really does help. And I think that's the main part. I used to be Sunday start for everything, and it took a solid year for me to like go from Sunday start to Monday start. And that was maybe 2 years ago. And then last year, really digging into this last year, 2023, of digging into Sterling ink. I'm just kind of firmly in this world now. I don't think I'd go Hobonichi. I think this and Sterling ink are just so much more neutral and space here. There is this shaded divider here. I just realized I forgot to talk about that. And I guess that's a little dot. For like a lunch hour. And if you don't use that lunch hour, then I guess it's more of a separator of like morning and afternoon. So I think you could ignore it for most cases. I think I would kind of use it because between 12 and 1, yeah, I kind of take a natural break around that time. And to kind of see that it's in the morning or afternoon, that visual to me helps. So, yeah, I will let you know. I don't know because I don't want to journal. I don't want to. I have a different medical journal coming because something I can kind of take with me. I mean, wouldn't it be wild to just do everything in this? That would be really interesting to have like stuff here and here. I don't know, to have everything in this slim of a form. I think that's what I'm finding is like I don't need the back. And I ordered an A5 complete, like the A5 with all like 365 pages in the back. But I'm realizing maybe moving forward, like for 2025, I wouldn't need the pages in the back. And if I did, they would be smaller. So I don't mind having it thicker to have like a bunch of notes in my Sterling ink this year. But like this, having just the months and the weeks, this is a lot of information all packed in here. I have to say, it's really tempting to go, is this it? Is this all I need? Yeah, and you even have like a little room there. It's so clean. Okay, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to use this for, and I hope you have a good week, and I hope this was a nice little surprise. Talk to you next time. Bye.